If you add two vectors together, a and b, let's say a is 3 cm on the y-axis and b is 4 cm on the x-axis. This is a, this is b. We can use head to tail. This is a plus b. So the resultant is this in this direction. So let's now bring this to the graph here. So this is it in this direction. So to find this, let's call it R. If you look at it, this is forming a triangle and we know this is 3, this is 4. What do we do? Following the Pythagoras theorem, we have hypotenuse square, this is our hypotenuse, is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So hypotenuse itself is the square root of opposite square plus adjacent square. Now, what's our opposite? This theta here and this is the same. So we can call this opposite theta and this adjacent. So opposite is 3. We have 3 square plus 4 square. This is 9 and this is 16. Adding it together, we have 25. The square root of 25 is 5. So our hypotenuse is 5. This is 5. But this is just 1 out of 2 information. We have only the magnitude and then we need the direction. To get the direction, theta is equal to arctan of ay over ax. Here ay is 3, ax is 4. Theta is equal to the arctan of 3 over 4, which the decimal is 0.75. So let's find the arctan of 0.75 and that will be our final answer. 0.75 inverse tan. This is 36.869 blah blah. So on 2 decimal places we have 36.87. So theta is 36.87. Now, what if we have this 4 here as minus 4, that this is minus 4 and this is also minus 3. So we have something like this. Minus 4, minus 3. So you have something like this. And your theta will be this. So how do we solve this? Very simple. If you look at this point, here you are going to have minus 3, here you have minus 4. But when you find the square of minus 3, minus times minus is plus. That means here you are going to have 9 and here you are going to have 16. And your final answer will still be 5. So it means at this point, the length of this is 5. But in what direction? If the magnitude is 5 and this magnitude is 5, the only thing that differentiates it is the direction, the theta. Now, to get the theta of this, when you say arctan of ay would be minus 3 and ax would be minus 4. So what do? We say theta is equal to the arctan of ay over ax, and we are going to have arctan of minus 3 over minus 4. Minus cancel minus. So we are going to have arctan of 3 over 4, which is also equal to 0.75. So arctan. So that is our theta. If you look at this, you are going to have the same answer with what you have here because arctan of 0.75 is same as arctan of 0.75. So this is the reason why anytime we are adding vectors, apart from using this formula, we have to make sure that we draw so that we are going to know whether we would need to add 180 or retain the answer we get from the calculator. In this case, the reason for this complexity is because tan theta, if theta is anything, is equal to tan theta plus or minus 180. So if you add 180, if you remove 180, you have the same thing. Let's do that. 5 tan 0.087. Now let's say 185 tan, the same thing, 0.087. So that's the reason why we're having this. So when you use this formula and you get your final answer, you have to draw so that you will know whether you are going to add 180 or retain the answer you get from the calculator. Practice these questions, they will help you a lot. Thanks for watching.